Okay, the game is underway. Come on, United! Let's smash these Portman Road melts up. Come on, then. Rashford up front because Ruben likes hard workers on the wings. There you go. That's the problem for him, isn't it? I mean, I don't really like that. Let's talk about that for a second. I don't like Marcus Rashford at striker, personally. I don't think he's really clinical enough in front of goal. I like him sort of cutting in from the left and, you know, maybe having shots from distance and, you know, that sort of stuff. I do like him there. Oh, great play by Amad Diallo into the box! Marcus Rashford! With the goals, lad! Come on! It's 1-0 to United! We've literally taken about fucking 2 seconds to get the score I was literally just saying I don't like Rashford as striker, and then he hits it behind. It's a great run from Marcus Rashford in mind, and it's a lovely bit of wing play there by Diallo, who's just absolutely cooked their left back there, guys. And he's put a lovely, delicious ball to the edge of the 6-yard box, and it is just a sensational finish. Lovely little tap in there by Marquis Rashford. Get in there, you beauties. It's taken exactly 1 minute for Amorim ball to take place. Come on. It's Ipswich Town on the counter-attack. What a save, Andre Onana! Get in! Oh no, fucking Ed Sheeran in the crowd, mate. Obviously, he is an owner of Ipswich, or a stakeholder in Ipswich, mate. I don't want to see Ed Sheeran on my box, mate. I want to watch it and watch along, dude. Oh, a lot of people love Ed Sheeran, don't they? I can't fucking stand him, mate. Something about him. And also, his music pisses me off, mate. He's so generic and shy. Oh, does my head in, mate. I'm thinking how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Sometimes just a touch of a hand. What? You're a pervert, mate. Falling in love with people after touching their hand. You're a sicko, mate. Sort yourself out, Ed. You fall in love too easily, mate. Oh, shit! What a save! Andre Onana! Yes, mate! I don't know how they've not scored! Oh! What a stop by Andre, mate! I think it's positive. Yes, okay, we are getting cut open, but we were getting well cut open, certainly well before Amorim, with this set of players. So I don't expect us to just overnight turn into some sort of organisational beast. We've only had literally a few training sessions, a couple of training sessions. There's no point judging how we're set up, how we're organised, the system, the tactics. It's going to take at least several games before we've even got a full-on sort of understanding, I think. Oh, fucking hell, you absolute complete fucking hairy turd in the toilet bowl. They've done us, guys. Hutchinson with a spanker to the top left bins. It's gone right in there, guys. Just as I was saying that, Ipswich have fucking undone us. It was coming, to be honest, because they have been getting a good few chances off. There's been so much space in between the midfield and the defence again, like we've seen recently. You know, what can you really change in a short space of time? We've had 2 training sessions. No point paying him Amorim, mate. This is all to do with that Dutch coach, Eric Ten Hag, want to be melt still. And his lingering fucking fart in a spacesuit vibe. Stinking up the place. That's what this is. But also, it's very lucky for them as well. Look, Mazroui's headed it and it's taken a deflection that wasn't going in before. Hutchinson's shot on goal is a good one, but, you know, it's hit Mazroui on the head and it's bounced over Andre Onana, who otherwise probably would have stopped it. What a steaming load of stinking gash right there. Garbage. They're lucky, you know. Okay, we have invited a bit of pressure onto us last few minutes, definitely. They've had shots and we've had space to give them in front of our backline, definitely. But that was just lucky, mate. The shot there, taking a deflection, and it's tough that it's going in there, you know. It's tough. It's tough. Got to work. He's trying to get to know his squad. He's trying to implement a system. It was never going to happen overnight. He's had 2 training sessions, for fuck's sake. Exactly, Kima. 100% well said. Amorim's just got in. Leave the coach out of this. Our players need to step up and be more aggressive and consistent. The players need to man the fuck up. What is it with these absolute complete fanny man, you know, that are in this team that don't be asked to even really try and work on? I want to see work rate from some of these players. Xerxes! Oh my God, he wouldn't have scored with 2 bastard goals on top of each other there. Fucking absolute donkey, lad. This is an Eric Ten Hag donkey we've been left with. Oh, man. No, I'm sorry. Oh, Xerxes, he's only just come in. He's young, 23, whatever. Nah, fuck that, mate. He's just a 23-year-old Dutch Marouane Fellaini. I'm telling you. In fact, Marouane Fellaini Is more useful and versatile and actually has something to do and offer in the team. I haven't seen jack shit from Xerxes since he's been here, mate. It's an Eric Ten Hag signing with which we never wanted, to be honest. Come on, 4 minutes added on, guys. 4 minutes to go. Come on, where's your fucking cojones, lads? Show something to the new boss. Please, give him something. Bruno Fernandes back to De Ligt. Let's see some intensity. Let's see some attacking further. Here we go, Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes in the deeper position now in midfield, plays it over to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives it away. He wouldn't give it away if it was a fucking free Bentos pie though, would he, the twat? Sort yourselves out! Making GASH fundamental errors, these players are shite. Luke Shaw. Oh, for fuck's sake! There it is, guys. It's the full-time whistle. It's an absolute GASH result. It's a fucking shit result, guys. I'm sorry, yes, okay, no. There's no blame whatsoever on Amorim. Anybody blaming Amorim or saying anything about that, you're an absolute tit. He's had 2 training sessions, he's just come in and does. Marcus Rashford, what the fuck are you smiling at so fucking happy about, you tit? Gashford, you really pissed me off, mate. You should be running in down the tunnel with a fucking grimace on your face, disgusted at the fact you've just gone to Portman Road and only picked up a point, you mug. What the fuck are you doing, putting in a lazy Gash-tastic bullshit-ass performance and then going to see your all football friend and having a big hug and a smile? Sort your fucking self out, Gashford. Why has Gashford got a big beaming smile on his face when we just got a Portman Road and dropped 2 points? This is what's wrong with this team. This is what's wrong. These sets of fucking wanky, overpaid, bloody compensated twats, mates. That's it, really. You know, that's the reason why we're not able to go and win games like this. Ipswich Town are a good organised team with a good coach, Mckenna, who's got them playing good organised, good stuff, fair play. They're decent on the ball, they come up, they got promoted, all that stuff. But they're relegation fodder. They're in the relegation zone. They probably will get relegated this season, and if not, they'll just survive. That's the sort of team we've come up against today, right? And I'm sorry, but United, with our talents on the pitch, with no manager, should be able to put in a better performance to do better than that. The players have shat at me. Some of those players out there, Marky Gashford, can't be bothered to fucking break a sweat, can you? Has a little sulk when he gets substituted off for not fucking trying, It pisses me off, guys. This is the reason why United have shat it so many times over the years. Post-Fergie, Fergie was super special in terms of his standards because he wanted to get the best out of this team, and he did, and he didn't take no shit from nobody, guys. That is why Fergie was the daddy of setting standards at this football club. Since then, we've just seen a periodic descent into Gashville in regards to the standards at this football club and the players and their attitudes. Not all of them, some of them are working hard, some of them are trying hard, of course. But are they trying hard enough? Are they really fighting hard enough for the shirt? I disagree. I don't think they are. I think some of these are just happy to collect the paycheck and then just happy to fuck off home to their fucking wag and their sports car, their mansion. That's what it seems like to me. Because surely there would be more intensity from some of these boys out there if that was the case. Look, take nothing from this system. Take nothing from the way that Amorim set them up. Okay, it's a little bit of a crazy setup initially. There were some good positive signs initially. It just all went to shite as the game went on. Now, players like, Garnacho, Bruno, they definitely looked like they were struggling. It's not for lack of trying with those guys. They definitely look like they were struggling, absolutely. But players like Rashford looking absolutely sus. I mean, in the midfield, Christian Eriksen and Casemiro really didn't do enough. They didn't control enough. There was certainly big sways in that first half. We were getting overrun in the midfield. It's just really not a good enough display from the players in terms of intensity or attitude and positivity. There's no reason, you look over the last few games under Ruud van Nistelrooy, we've seen a better upturn in mentality and efforts and stuff, but for some reason, I don't know why. Today, I didn't really see that to the same levels. It seemed like there was a lot of sauntering around out there, a lot of lackadaisical melts playing football today, and that's just plain wrong when we're trying to desperately get our season back on track with a game against fucking Ipswich Town, which is eminently winnable with our new coach who's just come in. You should be you should be leaving a fucking lung out there on the pitch at the end of the game. There should literally be a pulsating lung on the fucking floor from your player, end of the day from this game. But I didn't see that today, guys. So it's a mentality gash issue. Amorim's got to address this, obviously, over time. It's not going to happen overnight. He's going to have to address this over time. He's got to decide who's a complete fucking melt stick in this team and get rid and have faith in other players. I think he's learned a little bit from this setup today that Rashford at striker is probably not the best thing to do. And you can't blame him for putting that out there. I mean, Rashford scored in the first 2 fucking minutes in that position. But I think we saw the intensity from Rashford there, leading the line's just not there. And he's just not a quality player in a striker role or any other position for that fact. So hopefully Ruben's learned a little something about his team. We'll probably see Ugarte and Mainu in the midfield going forward long term anyway. Of course we will, because Eriksen and Casemiro are fucking geriatrics, mate. Those guys are getting on a bit. They're still good, of course, they're experienced, they've had the better seasons out the midfielders this season, understand why they were selected. But this United side, this particular first game, it's not really going to be reminiscent of what we see in a couple of months' time. There will be changes made now. There's going to have to be changes made now, because these standards are piss poor and not acceptable for us. And, okay, people expecting a miracle overnight and us to magically change style and be this fucking swashbuckling team. It was never going to happen, obviously. It's going to take a new manager a lot of time to be able to actually address these issues. And to decide, hey, this guy's an absolute fucking tit and he's not good enough and we're going to have to sack him off and put him on the bench. It's going to take him a little bit of time to work these things out. There may be some players in the squad that are not even really, in the fore at the moment who might come to the fore. People like Mason Mount, for instance. Mason Mount, if he's hungry and he wants it, he could potentially get chances in an Amorim team and maybe he could flourish. I don't rate him, but it could happen. Like, the next couple of months are all about separating the wheat from the chaff, aren't they? Or separating the good from the gash. We need to try and get, the team established, the starting 11 established, and then obviously beyond that you want to have quality and depth competition for places and things like that. But certainly this team lineup that you've seen today is not going to be reminiscent of what we've seen a couple of months at all under Amorim, and neither will the style of football at all, surely. It's going to take time. But like today he's playing Johnny Evans at left centre back. I mean, that's not going to happen, is it, going forward long term? No. We're going to have Yoro, Luke Shaw maybe, playing in that position. There's Casemiro and Eriksen in the middle. That's not going to be happening long term going forward much either, if we're being honest. So there's definitely some big changes to come, and we were just hoping that in the meantime, in the interim, while that we actually take time to make those changes, that we were going to see some fucking intensity from our players to really try and do the best for the new coach and to save our season. So, this was a fantastic chance for United to get our season back underway, really. I've said that the season is dead, and up until this point, it basically has been. And now with City, the way that they've been losing and melting 5 games in a row, losses for those melts, and the fact that we would have only been 5 points behind if we won today, and Chelsea and Arsenal only 4 ahead if we won today, that really could have given us that vital boost that we absolutely needed. But as it is, right now, no, we fucking shat it at Portman Road.